He's on the 7-day back up. The lights are on. Racing as well. Outlaw Pete first affair, the last of them to go. Off the inside, In Love with Paris was the first to leave. Now Pike is going to drop. Enticing Star back there, third last when they settle down. Going forward now on the outside, Gonna Go, and also pressing up there as well as Pin Sun at the 1,000 metres. Gonna Go, Pin Sun, cross In Love with Paris, Debelatio fourth, and fifth on the rails, Max Almighty. Almost a length, Helm's Gate, See Me Sizzle. Then came the raging favourite, Enticing Star, and back behind her is First Affair, who's racing over on the outside of Outlaw Pete. Gonna Go just backed the speed off a little, and when they went by the 700, held a margin of 3/4 on Pin Sun. In Love with Paris down on the inside third. Running fourth, Debelatio before the home corner, Helm's Gate 3 deep. Max Almighty's a length and a half away there from those, but Cubs off the rails at the top of the straight. Enticing Star being saved up back there, the red hot commodity, and they're being followed by See Me Sizzle. Gonna Go tackled on the outside by Pin Sun. In Love with Paris on the rail. Then Debelatio, and here's Enticing Star beginning to wind up brilliantly at the 200. In Love with Paris, joined quickly by Enticing Star. Enticing Star dashes straight past In Love with Paris, put pay to them, and there's 6 of the best. Comes away from them and won easily, Enticing Star from In Love with Paris. Down on the rails, Max Almighty, and close up as well as Outlaw Pete. A good run. In between them, Gonna Go, See Me Sizzle, deeper out then Debelatio, Pin Sun weakening, First Affair, and dropping right out last home, Helm's Gate. Well, she was always the rage, and she didn't disappoint on the 7 days. She sprinted really quickly, probably not quite as brilliantly as was the case last week, but she had a good one inside of her, and she came away and she has won with plenty left in the tank. Once again, it's 6 out of 6 for Enticing Star, the Testarossa mare from Favourite Star, trained by Adam Durant and ridden by William Pike, to give William a treble this afternoon. In Love with Paris second, Paul Harvey, and third placing Max Almighty, ridden by Emma Stent, with Gonna Go fourth, and a nice run by Outlaw Pete. So William Pike, he continues on his merry winning way. 6 last Saturday. He kicked a double home here on Wednesday. He's back with another 3 out of 6 so far today, and he's over there with his best mate, and that's Brittany Taylor.
I haven't got Darren in my ear, if someone can cue me. I've got William Pike here, and wow, Enticing Star, how exciting is she? She makes it 6 out of 6.
Yes, very nice. You love horses like this. They make us look good, and feels beautiful to be on her when she lets down like that.
You got a nice run as well. At least there was no being caught up on the rail. It was just must have been comfortable the whole way through, and it must have almost seemed like you were always going to win.
Yeah, I like to think it was that simple, but I did see Harvey getting a late split down on the inside there, and I had covered some ground, so I was wondering how much that was going to play into his favour, but she was too good today.
The only concern of commentators and whatnot was maybe the 7-day backup. How did you feel like she found that?
She didn't mind it. She's definitely a lot more chilled in her attitude. Her zip probably wasn't quite the same, but I think that might even just be a little bit of her settling into her races. She knows she doesn't have to give it 110 until it's arced.
She certainly appears very relaxed before the race. Bob's penciled in a 1400 in 2 weeks' time. Do you think we'll just see her getting better and better with more ground?
Oh, I hope so, and if not, it doesn't matter. We can switch back to the short ones. Her turn of foot is so good. If one doesn't work, she will just switch back.
And now in the next, the big one, Falcon Crest. Can you make it for today?
Yes, he's going good. I've got a nice alley, which it'll be good for me early, but I've got to negate that in the second half, so he's in with a good chance.
Well, congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, there's our champ, Willie Pike, aboard a Superstar and Enticing Star. And Bob, what did you make of that?
It was very workmanlike, wasn't it?
And she was impressive once again, but the thing about her is when Pike pushes the button, within 200 metres, she just quickly picks up her rifles and it's all over.
Yeah, I like the idea that he doesn't have to hit her, and she does it on her own.
1400 metres next start. In your eyes, what would be her best trip? Was she so dominant over the shorter trips with her brilliance?
Oh, I think around this, 13, 14, 12, that's probably her go.
Yeah. I know it's, how does she excite you like there's been no other progressive types? You've owned many a good horse over the years, Bob, but climbing through the ranks like she's doing at the moment?
Yeah, so she has to meet a bit stronger opposition before I'd get too excited.
When do we see her next? Obviously that 1400 metres. And how many more runs this prep?
Probably only the one more, I think.
And later on in the year, have you penned out a race for her?
At this stage, it was always going to be the mares' races, but that could change. We'll have a look at it and see, you know, how she goes with the next start and where she is in the ratings, and then make a decision.
Is she the favourite yet, Bob?
Favourite for what?
In your eyes, or is it still Galactic Star these days, or where does she rate?
Oh, let's wait till next week to make that decision.
Okay, Bob, I'll ask you, all right then.
Thank you.
Well done, mate. There's Bob Peters there, and he just knows how to breed a really good horse. It's quite remarkable, his success and the way that he's able to produce these superstars year in, year out, and this is one of the best that he's ever bred. There's no doubt about that. Enticing Star. What a star she is. Okay, our next race is the feature. It's the Belmont Sprint. Really looking forward to that.